Listening to the rain. Very, very peaceful. Hey, y'all. I just came back on to say I've been saying now for a minute shortages are coming again. If they're telling you something's happening with um the chickens and things as like that right there, um you better believe shortages are coming. You remember when them eggs changed, the prices on them eggs changed, and eggs was very, very, very high. Well, I'm here to tell y'all those prices are about to return sooner than you think. You better get you some of this noise right here that's going on in the background, cause eggs about to be golden once again, because the price of them are about to be up, up, and up. And that goes along with a whole lot of other stuff inside of the stores. All prices about to be going up. You got to get you some of this right here. Let me turn the camera around because it is raining out here. You got to get you some of that going on of your own. Just a little bit of that. Just a little bit. And then earlier I remembered that I came out here and had my potatoes with me. And these my potatoes from last season that got the little things on them. And see, I don't left them in the rain, but they already got the eyes and stuff on them. So I can plant these and grow more potatoes when we harvest the ones that I showed y'all earlier. But I came live because I can see um looking at the news today how they saying one thing but they not telling you how these prices finna hit the sky. So I'm just here giving you a warning and letting you know the prices are finna look real, real crazy in the stores again, just like during C-19 limitations and all of that stuff is coming. So, you know, just giving you a heads up to start preparing yourself for those things, especially there's ones that have super large families. I know I did, raising my kids and stuff. So, we had a really large family, so had a whole lot of people um, to look out for. And, if you get a warning, uh oh, I try to do two things at one time. If you getting a warning about something that's coming, you don't necessarily have to believe it. But what is the price of going to the store and buying some extra things and it does not go to waste? Wouldn't it just take away from you having to go and buy those things again versus, and I'm not saying go to the store and go crazy. I'm saying go to the store and be prepared. Get a little bit more than what you normally get because I'm giving you a heads up. And if anybody else knows this information, stand up in and say, if you ain't scared to come out the cloud and say, it's the truth. I'm saying, if you ain't ready, get ready. Cause the same old thing coming back again, and now the prices ain't the same as they was um when we went through C-19. Those prices done changed. Those prices are different. And when I say different, I mean they're higher than they were before. So um I'm just saying, a lot of us are on budgets. We ain't out here rich and all of that stuff. Not in, not financially like that, but um, you know, some of us rich in other ways, and so you have to prepare in other ways when you ain't in that situation. And guess what? Even if you are rich, listen to that. Even if you are rich financially, what can money help you with that they ain't got in the store? What can money help you with if it ain't in the store? It ain't gonna be able to help you with anything. So preparation is necessary for all, not just ones. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Not just ones that are on a budget or any of that type of stuff. All of us should be preparing. All of us. So I just came back on because I saw something. Um, if you haven't looked it up already, go and look it up. What's going on with the eggs? So there is a flu going around in the production of eggs. So y'all do know what that means. Um, your egg prices going back up like they was not long ago. So you know, and when it affect that situation right there, it affects a whole bunch of other stuff to go along with it. It's a trickle down from that. So all I'm here to say is I'm just warning you. Um, take precautions and make sure you and your family got what you need. Um, just be just prepare because I'm here to tell you the shortage is coming again. And things got a lot more shorter for those of us on the other end of the Baltimore Bridge. The line got a little bit shorter right there with that. So I'm just saying, and then I heard it was saying something about the beef and everything. And no, I'm not gonna stay there and get all the information for y'all because I want y'all to go and look your own information up and see for your own self. Don't depend on what I'm saying to you to be the end all be all. I'm simply giving a warning. You can take heed to it or not. But go and look it up and see what they saying about the eggs and about the meat and all of that stuff right there. And you will see, you know, look for yourself. And hopefully it encourages you to, start doing something yourself as far as growing. And that's growing in your life and physically in your garden. Um, so I didn't come on to keep you all for a long time. Um, but hello to whoever that is in the chat. Not being disrespectful, I just can't see what your name is down in the chat. But um, yeah, I'm seeing some things. Just go and look up your own information about the egg production and all of that stuff. What it's gonna do with the flu and everything. You already know. We already where the ships and everything come in to deliver us stuff and all of that. All of that stuff is changing, switching up. You can't get through some block because of the fighting and all of that going on. So, um, I just want to say, prepare so you don't have to panic or worry about how you're going to get through or whatever, and just hang on to it. Hang on to it for a while, and you know, but y'all know I love these times. I love when it's raining outside, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. It's raining, and I love when it's raining outside. That's my favorite time of the day. when there's rain. But yeah, has anybody else seen that what they're saying about the egg production and that type of stuff? And then I walk me myself, and it's the issue that they're having, or the shortages that they're going to have. It's not something that I'm really worried about. Do I worry about it for other people, like my family members and stuff like that, that's not with me or whatever? Yeah, I'm worried about it for them because that's their source of going to the store and getting the stuff they need. But I walk right out of the door and I can see one of my chickens done laid eggs inside my chicken pen. So I'm not worried about having eggs for myself right now at this time. But I have other people who I care about that I'll be thinking of them. And they live in different areas or whatever than I do. But yeah, just y'all know the trickle down effect always come along. It be one thing 1 minute and then it be the whole domino table falling over. So, you know, y'all just take heed to the warning. If you feel like it's for you, eat it up. If you don't, throw it away in the garbage. But, you know, I only come along to pass along some of the knowledge that I ran into. And seem like every time I look up something and I see it and I pay attention to it, and what I thought was going to happen is exactly what happened. So, you know, I'm just saying, pay attention, pay attention. So, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, especially there is not one there that hasn't manifested or, and nothing's happened yet. So, I ain't worried about it so much so, but I just want to give the warning. I want us all to grow together anyways. And if this the thing that help you get growing, um learning more stuff, growing in life in general, then let this be the place where you start to grow and you start to do things a little bit different. That's all, one way or the other. Get the lesson up out of it. All right, this is Life with Tashanna, just coming here to help us grow together over here, where we are called the high class gardeners, which just means we make sure we growing something at all times, even growing in life, making our life match what we see growing into our garden. And the high class part just means we don't mess around with bugs, snakes, and worms, and we don't spray all that crazy stuff on our vegetables and fruit, but we make sure we're growing something at all times. But we got other people to handle the bugs and the worms and all of that stuff. Hey, Miss Coffee, how you doing? Yeah, back again. Sure, there is one person watching, bro. Okay, well, we loving the person, the one person that is watching. uh, oh, now, oh, thank you, Braylon. And now you can be one less person. Goodbye. Okay, then. But y'all, I was just coming out, and I was also asking, did anybody else hear about what's going on with the eggs, the flu and all of that? Y'all know it's raining. This is my favorite time of the day. Anything like a sprinkler, anything like that, I'm sitting out where I can be in the rain. So you got me some dirt. And girl like, all righty then. I know that's right, Miss Coffee. Do your thing. Do your thing. And don't start looking around and then you see nothing but plants everywhere, and then you gonna say, messing around with that Shauna. Got all this stuff all over the place. It's gonna be growing stuff everywhere. Oh, tomatoes and chives. I ain't never tried chives before. Yeah, I laugh every time somebody blame me for all of the stuff that they have growing at a certain point. It get contagious. I be excited too, especially I walk over their house and go and see it. They be like, come here, let me show you something. Child go out there and look and just be cheesing all day long. So glad that they, and then they get proud of their own, they get proud of their own stuff. It ain't the same way for everybody because it ain't meant for everybody. But for the ones that it is, and it's they ready to click into that place and grow to a different place, it click right in for you. But you got to be in the right place to be able to, receive it. And those who know, they know. They know. It's something amazing about putting your hands on something and you watching the thing you're taking care of. It can be kind of like when you have kids. Um, Kids are a result of the nourishment and the love and all of that stuff that we pour into them. Even though we have some of them that stray to the side and they do things that we didn't teach them to do, even if we taught it to them, but we showed them a different way to do it. They're still like a representation of, what we poured into them, even though, they make mistakes. We all do. Let your garden show you and give you back what you poured into it in the same way. That's how your garden you can become connected with your garden just like that. Something wrong with your garden, you want to try and figure it out. That's like your become your bestie all over again. Yeah. Hey Maggie Brooks. Thank you for coming through. But you know and it doesn't just have to be gardening. I'm suggesting gardening because it's so easy. Everybody go to the grocery store and you buy stuff from the store. If you go into the grocery store and you're going to buy stuff, if you go over to the fresh section and you pick up stuff from over there, you can grow almost everything that you buy from over there, even if you eat it. So get into how can I regrow this, or how can I replant this, or how can I replant that. You already done went to the store and paid for it. Why don't you reverse it and make it work for you? Grow the stuff that you already paying for out of pocket. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I got a lot of examples of that right around here. And some of the tops on my potatoes are dying. They look really yellow right now. And I went and scooped around one of them, and I already pulled up 3 potatoes already. So we gonna be harvesting potatoes probably by the end of this week. So um, I'm I'm happy. We ready. Let's get harvested and see what we got. I ain't see no real big ones, but we growing potatoes from our groceries. You got some potatoes, got them little chits growing on it. That's what they call them, chits. You got potatoes that's got them little bit of things on it. Put it in some soil. It's easy. You can put it anywhere. Let it grow. And recreate one potato can create eight more potatoes. Yeah, try it out. Okay, it's banana peel water I need to make. Okay, Miss Coffee, you might be teaching me something, because see, now I can use the banana peelings that come from off of my banana tree and then, make me some. I don't know, but see, I put my banana peelings to use because we put our banana peelings around the fruit trees, you know. That's what we do. We'll give them like we usually have a bunch of worms and stuff. So we also give it to my. I grew a tomato and it tastes so much. Hey, Maggie, yes, that's one of the things I say all the time. If you get a tomato from the store and versus the one that's in your garden, you cut it up and you taste the both of them. I guarantee you'll throw away the store bought one, and you definitely gonna keep the one you grew in your garden. Always better. What you grow is always better. Um, yeah, even and I tell them that too about my eggs. An egg from the grocery store has no comparison to the ones that my chickens lay here. Totally different. Totally different. Yeah, fertilizer water. Absolutely. Yeah, but I just wanted to come on and just see that anybody else see and hear what's happening in the news with the bird flu and what's happening with the eggs and everything, and to give the warning that you know ain't no better time to start preparing because you know they didn't get you one way, so they got to come back a different way. So um it's trial two now. So um just get ready for the limitations in the story and all of that there good stuff. So, and if you already prepared or been preparing, then it won't hit you as hard. But I'm here to speak to the ones that haven't did any preparation. If you know what the headache was when C-19 came and you couldn't get in the stores and get the things that you need, right now would be a good time for you to start getting it done. It ain't, it's not too late. It's too late when you can't find none of the stuff that you need. That's when it's too late. So, you know, I hope you know, I hope it don't last that long, but y'all know how it roll. What's the highest price y'all seen on eggs when the eggs was going up? Cause boy, I seen some crazy prices. I'm thinking at Publix, I think for two and a half dozens at one point was like $30 or something like that. If I ain't mistaken, eggs were really, really expensive at one point. And it really shocked me because I'm looking and I'm like, why is the eggs this high? I wasn't even paying attention because I don't have to buy eggs from the store. So why would I go and be looking? But just out of curiosity, looked in there one day and there you go. The most expensive eggs you ever seen in your life. So just know those eggs in the grocery store gonna become golden all over again. So and the prices and the shortages and all of that stuff gonna do the same old thing too. So y'all go on and get yourself ready. And yeah, good luck to you. But this is Life with Tashanna over here. Thank you all for coming through. This was just a warning, take heed if you want to. If you don't, ain't no sweat off. But you know, yeah, I keep feeling like it's something else I'm supposed to say, but okay. No, I'm gonna leave, and if I have to come back then later on, ain't nothing like hitting the blind button again. But you all, thank you for coming over and chilling with Life with Tashanna, where you could have spent your time anywhere else, but you came over here and chose to spend it with me. You all have a good day and keep on growing high class gardens. Keep growing.